what worries me is that if all the jobs are gone and everything gets automated, even if people have universal basic income, they don't have meaning.
Good.
We are going to have 1 trillion agents in 15 years. Those agents cannot be all connected to people servers. There is quite likelihood that these AI agents will pick USDT as one of their currencies, since AI is supposed to be intelligent. So logically, it's the most used digital currency in the world in this moment. And hence, if 1 trillion AI agents will start using USDT, that is, play nicely with our installed monetary base.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in an ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting at more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Basak. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Cryptoteacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy. And it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the Cryptoteacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you. But we have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S. will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten and more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now we have Bitcoin and crypto slightly pulling back as I'm doing this video. Don't forget, guys, we have options tomorrow. And then also we have the stock market up. We can clearly see yield rates are dropping. Don't forget we had the auctions, and then also the repo has been higher than normal. So guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates again are down due to auctions, which helped out a big way, plus the repo. But yield rates will climb back up. And then we have the dollar pulling back big today. And again, the dollar is just going to slowly be on a decline. And then we have volume and crypto slightly up. We have Tether and USDC. And we have Tether CEO talks about trillions of AI agents using Bitcoin and USDT. And guys, we know that's definitely not true. We know eventually the central banks are going to be putting out their stable coins. So they're going to let the private sector run wild. We've seen this movie before, and then they're going to rein it on in. So in 15 years, that's all we're going to be using is central bank digital currencies. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at $210 billion yesterday. Make sure you pull it on a daily basis during the week. And guys, we know with this repo, this is how they manipulate that long end. Nobody wants this long-term paper. And yesterday's video is so important with Jerome Powell. It's so important, guys, because you get to hear the truth. And we know the Fed wants to keep rates higher for longer to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution. And Jerome Powell admitted a lot of things can go wrong, but the Fed has no solution. And a couple of those is physical policy and then also AI, which is the big one. And we got Trump's beautiful bill pumping in trillions inside the system. And then also with AI going to be taking a lot of jobs over these next 2 to 5 years. And 5 years, when you say it, it seems like a long time. But guys, we know, especially when you're old like me, 5 years go by so fast. And all you have to do is look back to the C word. It was like it was yesterday. But guys, that was 5 years ago. And in 5 years from now, you're not even going to recognize the United States. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Bitcoin, Ethereum, spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin spot ETFs down, Ethereum spot ETFs up as I'm doing this video. And we have Invesco and Galaxy files a S1 for a Solana ETF with the SEC. And we have plenty of filings when it comes to these altcoin ETFs. And as we get this Genius bill passed and this Clarity bill passed, these altcoin ETFs will start to get approved. And we're going to see a lot of money flow to these ETFs. The same way we're seeing these companies going public, these crypto companies going public, and a lot of money is flowing to them. Remember, guys, the only thing that runs the stock market is the algorithm. And when it came to AI, we've seen 7, 8 companies get all the money. That's because the algorithm is running, not a human involved. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Galaxy Digital launches $175 million fund to back stablecoin, crypto, and infrastructure. And Mike Novogratz always tells us how important stablecoins are going to be, but we have been known how important they're going to be because they're nothing but digital dollars on blockchain. But with smart contracts, they become the most powerful money in the world because they'll be able to tell you what, when, when, and how to buy. And you have 3 to 6 months to spend it or poof, it's gone. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, getting over into a little crypto news. We have SoFi reoffering crypto spot trading and launching blockchain-based global remittances. Also, we have Kraken secures MiCA license in Ireland. And we know that's all about pushing adoption in Europe. And Europe already has the framework to move fast forward when it comes to this digital asset space. Now we have Hong Kong launches Policy 2.0 with LEAP to launch tokenization and stablecoins. And we know nothing happens in Hong Kong without China. Hong Kong is a straw man for China. I told you that a long time ago, but then I had to bring it to you from the horse's mouth. And then we have Coinbase launches its Wrap, Cardano, and Litecoin on Base. Now we have CME XRP futures hit 542 million volume in first month, 45% of the trades outside of North America. Also, we had Ripple expands XRP interoperability with wormhole integration. And then lastly, the movie continues. We have Judge Torres denies Ripple and the SEC motion to amend final judgment and blocking a fast-track $50 million settlement and keeping institutional XRP sales under legal constraint. And basically, she's saying that she already made a final judgment, so the two parties can't go to the side and then come up with another agreement. They have to appeal. So as we can see, the movie continues. As soon as Trump got into office, the SEC dropped the cases from a lot of the corporations. They never went into court or ever had a final judgment. Now that we have a new SEC chairman, we'll get the popcorn, sit back, and let it play out. But 2025 and 2026, we're going to see the digital asset space move fast forward. And then over the next 5, we're going to see the machine take over. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate. Not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.